Hello and welcome to another episode of Slay the Spire. We're gonna jump right into it. We lost in Act 1 last time, but not this time. We're gonna win. We've had this conversation before about the max HP here versus the Meow's Lament, and that I feel like you can get away with the max HP and not lose more than 6 life in your first 3 combats. What path do I want to do? Fire, elite after the chest for sure. So to get there, I probably don't want to do a floor 6 elite, although I could try and snipe it. That's pretty good actually. Let's do that. I'm gonna try and snipe this floor 6 elite. And if it goes wrong, then we'll deviate and we'll just hit a fire before the shop. Blade Dance or Dagger Throw? Dagger Throw is going to be better in the Guardian fight, but I think Blade Dance is better with many of the synergies that can be offered. Let's just take a Dagger Throw. There's a shop where we could remove this curse. Or we could just take the max HP. Let's take a... If I go to the shop, I miss out on a relic anyway by missing out on the elite. And then I have to go to a shop with not very much gold and remove a curse. I guess it just comes down to whether or not I'm going to be able to snipe this elite. I'm going to take the max HP and assume that I'll be able to snipe this elite. I will not be able to snipe the elite. Okay. Well, punished. That's okay. We can transform a strike here because it's the Guardian. And then I just will be a little bit more aggressive in taking attacks. So, that's fine. So if you don't know, the reason... This is actually a little bit controversial. I don't play with any mods, which is weird that that would be controversial. But the reason it is, a little bit, is there is correlated randomness in Spire, and it's where certain random outcomes are dependent upon the same randomness input. That's my understanding of it. I'm not an expert at code or anything like that. But my understanding is correlated randomness is that there are certain random outcomes that are tied together when in theory they shouldn't have been. And the one that people have figured out, so like in theory this means like all kinds of potential implications. Like if you see Cultist on floor 1 and he gives you a fire potion, you're guaranteed to see Runic Pyramid as your first boss relic. Like that's in theory a side effect that correlated randomness could have. Now no such thing has been discovered. What has been discovered, what random outcomes being linked, I'm so sorry, I'm being inarticulate here. There are 2 random outcomes in this game that have been discovered to be linked together through correlated randomness, and it has to do with event generation. There are act-specific events, and then there are shrine events. Shrine events oftentimes are a literal shrine. For just that, it was I don't forget what it was called, transmogrify or whatever. It transforms a card. It's literally a shrine. But there are other shrine events like Match and Keep is considered a shrine event. I don't know why. And for whatever reason, correlated randomness has made it so it's like 85% of the time, or it's between 85 and 100% of the time, depending on one other random element, that when you see a shrine event at a question mark, the next question mark is guaranteed to be a fight. And this is like a pretty big deal. You can see right here, like this is one of the most clear examples as to why this is a big deal. Because knowing whether or not this question mark is a fight has huge impact on the run. And in theory, you're not supposed to know, and I do, because of correlated randomness, and I'm not playing with mods. So it's a little controversial if playing... So they made a mod that fixed this. It's called RNG fix, whatever. And it's controversial if playing without RNG fix is considered as legitimate as playing with RNG fix. There are two main arguments why you should be allowed to play without RNG fix. One is that this is the base game, right? So like, how could the base game be less legitimate in win streak records or things like that than adding mods? In fact, some of the world records I think that are held are records that exist on the modless game or whatever, an unmodded game. I know Life Coach was really big on not using mods, but he also like made a point about not trying to use his knowledge of correlated randomness. His chat would be like, "Oh, you know the next question mark's gonna be a fight," and he'd get really mad. He's like, "I don't like it when people ruin the experience that way," even though obviously he knew. He was able to play the game as if he didn't. Anyway, I'm not able to play the game as if I don't know. I know, and I'm not going to intentionally walk into a fight here. I could still, like, it could go fine. I didn't do this because I was guaranteed to lose if this ended up being a fight. But it's far better for me if I know that this is a fight to not go this way. And so I'm going to not go this way because I know it's a fight. And this will end up being a fight to prove my point. This one's actually, I think, guaranteed to be a fight, and this one I think is only 85%. So when I said it's between like 85% and 100, there's one more outcome when you see a shrine at a question mark. I think it's possible that depending on how early you are in the act, the next question mark could be a shop instead of a fight. This question mark can't be a shop because... Oh, maybe it can be. It's not immediately following a shop. Yeah, this actually can be a shop. Question mark, if you didn't know, question marks can't be shops if they're immediately after another shop. But I think with one floor right here in between, this is allowed to be a shop. So I think this is like, these are both like 85 to 100% chance to be a fight. I don't know the exact breakdown on it. I know there has something to do with shops in there, but from my experience, it's pretty much 100%. It's like, it's always a fight after a shrine event. Okay, let's talk about decisions for this actual run. Zero cost cards are kind of cool with Doppelganger, so you can block and also still have enough energy to play your Doppelganger, and also Deflect is cool with the Guardian. Just more block density deck will get us through that fight more effectively. And then lastly, we're going to see a shop, which means we're going to see a power. So there's a good chance we see footwork, which would make me very happy to have this Deflect. Now, Deflect is bad against Gremlin Knob, and I have to fight an Elite. And this Gremlin Knob, I might be a little sad, but we have a good potion for it. We could buy another potion if we need to. So I'm gonna be, I don't know if this is greedy, but I'm gonna choose to take the Deflect. And I'm gonna dodge this Elite. Noxious Fumes instead of Footwork, but it is on sale. Wow, also, what is my rare chance right now that I'm seeing 3 rares in the shop? If you didn't know, whatever your rare chance is, it can't be that high. We've only seen 2 card rewards. Crazy. I just happened to see 3 rares. I do really like Noxious Fumes. Noxious Fumes gives me a way to beat the Guardian without having to add any attacks to my deck. You want to have a high block density in Guardian because there are so many turns where you're not safe to attack him. But you do need to have enough basically front-loaded attack. I guess scaling attack works too, but you need front-loaded attack for at least the first cycle because he attacks you for like 30-something on turn 2 unless you deal a certain amount of damage to him. So if you don't have front-loaded damage, you might be having to block that 30-something attack. And admittedly, this doesn't solve that problem, but what this does solve is if you have some front-loaded attack, but you don't have any scaling, it gets harder and harder to split Guardian every cycle. And so you can get stuck being hit for 37 damage or whatever on cycle 2 or 3 because you can't keep your damage up with his increased whatever it's called that makes him split. So it takes like 30 damage to split him, then 40, then 50 or something like that. And if you don't have any damage scaling, it can be possible to fall to behind. Then you get wrecked later in the fight. Noxious Fumes solves that. So I think it's nice to just grab a card that solves the scaling problem for this fight, and probably the scaling problem for the Act 2 boss, right? That's useful for that reason. And then yeah, I can just pay 57 for another potion. We are gonna do one more fight, so my potion chance is, I think, went up in the net. So I think my potion chance is exactly 40%. So most likely, if I buy this potion, I won't have to drop a potion on the floor in this fight. It's possible that I have to... No, but I have Niao's Lament. Well, I have an extra fight here. So I have 2 fights. So actually, the odds are in my favor that I will see a potion. So I probably don't want to buy this potion for this elite, because it means I'm dropping a potion on the floor here a good portion of the time. It's like 80% of the time I see a potion, I think. No, it's 70% of the time I see a potion. And I'm willing to take my 70% chance of seeing a potion and save the gold to not buy this attack potion. 57 gold is a lot of gold. And I feel... I shouldn't feel extremely strong. I have transformed a strike. And I've only added 1 attack to my deck, but Noxious Fumes will get me through Lagavulin and Sentries, honestly. I get an upgrade here, which... We've got another upgrade here, so let's upgrade, I guess, whatever's better in hallways, which is probably Dagger Throw. Doppelganger is a decent upgrade too. This is tricky. Let's upgrade Noxious Fumes, because maybe I want to rest later, and I think this is the most important upgrade in the deck overall, even if it's not as useful in hallway fights. This hallway fight was like a non-issue, so... we should probably take Dagger Spray. Backflip is great with the deflect, but I need some more damage. This is AoE. Technically Noxious Fumes is AoE too, but this is front-loaded AoE, which is good to have again. This is Gremlin Leader and Reptomancer. And it's good against Knob. It's good against Sentries. I just need more attacks, yeah. It's good against Gang of Gremlins, Gang of Slimes, which I could see here. We're going to go into a hard pool fight. Okay, easy hard pool fight. I guess we'll go for you first. Unlucky. I look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive cards in my deck. So we're gonna take a little bit of damage. I guess taking 5 is the best I can do. Yeah, just weaken him and block, and then I don't really care to see the Doppelganger again. Taking 5 is not a big deal, though. I'd say this is pretty good order, actually. We can actually just block this back guy out to get more damage in on the front guy, and now they're both dead next turn. So we took 5 damage in a hard pool fight, which normally is great, but since this was an especially easy fight, it's a little sad. Oh, we missed the 60%, I'm sorry, we missed the 40% and the 50% to get a potion, which means we hit the 60% and the 50% to miss a potion, which is how I came up with the 70% odds. You're only 30% to miss in that world, because you have to hit the 60% and the 50%. And 50% is 60% is 30%, and then if you take the inverse of that, that will be your chances of getting at least 1 potion in either of the combats. So we missed the 70%, which is a bummer. Cloak and Dagger's okay. Once again, not great against Knob, but it's good in the other fights. How worried should I be against Knob? I guess it'll depend on what this relic is, but if I take Cloak and Dagger, it's a good upgrade, which I don't really... Oh, Dagger Spray's a great upgrade, though. So I don't need to take Cloak and Dagger just to have a good card to upgrade. I think I should still take Cloak and Dagger, though. Strike Tummy, that helps immensely. Holy cow, now I can beat Knob. Thank goodness. We'll still upgrade Spray. 4 damage upgrade on an AoE card is just immense. It is Knob. Gosh dang it. Well, this went extremely well though. The choke with both of my 0-cost cards on turn 1 and Noxious Fumes on turn 1 to get the most amount of damage out of Noxious Fumes. Got a little lucky on some of those rolls there, so we'll take it. Okay, so this is 18. He's taking 3, then 5, which is 8. So that would put him down to 19. So I can Cloak and Dagger and Survivor. I think. Block out. Take no damage in the knob. Yep. It's actually overkill by 3. We get our first relic, good chunk of gold. Our second relic, our first relic from an elite. A good potion, so our potion chance is back down to 50. Sneaky Strike works with Strike Dummy, although there is an Alchemize here with a Toy Ornithopter. That's just better. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll take the Alchemize. Maybe I'll pick up a Sneaky Strike later, but even if I don't, Alchemize with Toy Ornithopter is insane. Alchemize is just insane, by the way, if you didn't know. We're definitely not playing 2 defense. We're definitely playing Dagger Spray. Do we want to save 2 life or deal 9 damage? Probably just deal 9 damage. Taking a little bit of damage doesn't matter as much with Toy Ornithopter and Alchemize. Oh, he's doing the net. This is only like a 15% chance or something for him to do this particular attack. It's not dead next turn. We do get our Alchemize. It's a little weird. This is like a dang good potion, but I guess I kind of might as well use it just to get like 2 more potions. Just like for extra healing purposes. So I have a 50% chance to get a potion here, which means I lose out on life if I don't drink one of these guys. But we've got a Burning Elite coming up. I'd rather lose 5 life and be able to choose the best 2 of 3 potions that I'm looking at. Nice, we didn't get a potion anyway. Okay, we don't need Caltrops because we picked Noxious Fumes. They serve the same purpose. Noxious Fumes a little bit better for now. So Blade Dance or Finisher, probably just want the Blade Dance. It's quite good with, well, it's not good with anything, but it's just a solid card. And there's technically some cross synergy with Cloak and Dagger, and that both of them give me an incentive to take maybe like an accuracy or a future finisher, I guess. I guess really it just comes down to I think I still need a little bit more attack in the deck, and like front-loaded attack, and Blade Dance is the best way to grab that, so I'll just grab Blade Dance. Alright, let's use Power Potion, because this is a longer fight. Let's use Thousand Cuts, because we have Blade Dance in our opening hand. Dagger Spray is also incredibly good. Can we kill this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 card play, so that puts it down to 26. 12 plus 9 is not enough. Too bad. Wonder if I misplayed this then. I'm gonna take 7 damage here. Could just use the Gambler's Brew, but it would only heal me for 4, so I might as well use it later. 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 4 is 25, so we're 5 damage off of killing this guy. Dagger Spray just seemed too good to skip, and Blade Dance seemed too good to skip, for the same reason. But it's probably the right way to play the fight. It's just too bad that we can't kill the front guy. Technically the front guy could have rolled 5 less health. They can roll between 39 and 45, and they rolled pretty much as high as it gets. Kind of unlucky. Okay, nah, we need to deal 5, so it's gonna have to be Strike and Neutralize here, which is fine. I guess I might as well Gambler's Brew to look for a little bit more block. So it healed me the maximum amount, but it also saved me 5 life by letting me find a block card. It also could have found me a better block card, it just didn't, which is too bad. Okay, you're dead, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Get my potion back. And that's the reason I wanted to drink the potion, was because if I still had the Gambler's Brew in my bar here, there's like a 60-ish% chance that it gets dropped on the ground because I see another potion in this fight. We took 1 more damage there, but it's not a huge deal. Another doppelganger, probably not. Although with Ancient Tea Set, it's a lot better, but I already have 1 doppelganger, you don't want 2. Yeah, we don't need any of this. We don't need any of this, let's skip. Still have 4 strikes, 5 defends, so our deck density is extremely questionable. But the potions can help smooth out the unlucky draws. We do still have our starter relic, which is a big deal. Okay, well this is a hard fight. So let's just use the flex potion. What's the best way to do this? These are 9 each, so 27, so I would need 5 more. Alternatively, strike is 28, so I would need 4 more. Okay, alternatively 14, I would need 18 more, so I could do 18 with 2 Blade Dance, with 2 shivs, right? So it's like 9, 9, 14, yeah, that's perfect. Got the math just right there, not that it matters too much. This fight should be mostly free. Okay, Optimize gave us the skill potion. There's gonna be an interesting, something I'm not great at, is this right here. So there's this interesting issue where it's like I have an incentive to drink potions every fight because I can earn potions every fight, and I generate at least 1 potion every fight with my Alchemize. And drinking them, even if they don't do anything in the fight, heals me. So this is like one element going on right now that you've seen me mostly fixate on. There's this other element of, as you build your deck, it becomes strong against some things and weak against other things, and one of the best things you can do to win any run is save potions for the fights that you're weak against, and save the right potions for the fights that you're weak against. I will say skill potion and colorless potion are not the premium potions though to save. But we are going to face this issue where we see something like a duplication potion, and we have to decide, are we going to use this to save like 10 health in this fight and gain 5 life, and also give us like the free up a potion spot to continue to generate more potions? Or are we going to drop a bunch of potions on the ground, bleed little damage in some of these hallway fights, so that we can hold on the duplication potion for a key moment, where it not only saves us some life, it saves us the entire fight. And that's going to be a hard call to make. Right now I feel my deck is pretty well rounded, so it's hard to say exactly what I would be saving my potions for. Probably front load in Act 2 elite fights. So I'm going to try and optimize my potions for that, and I would say that these are actually a little bit more front load in Act 2 elite fights than even Gambler's Brew is. Gambler's Brew is best. Gambler's Brew is really good. It's better if you have certain key cards that you need to find, which I don't. I feel like my deck is, like, again, it's just kind of like well-rounded here. Obviously the strikes and defends are horrible, and so it's pretty bad to roll into an elite fight with no Gambler's Brew, and then just on turn 1 and 2 draw basically all of your stupid cards. But the ability to just generate value rather than have to look for value from your deck in an elite fight, I think is going to be more important. than trying to avoid the low roll. And the other thing about the low roll is it doesn't solve the fight even very well to hold on to the Gambler's Brew, because you might save yourself for a turn. But if you imagine I draw 7 strikes and defends on turn 1, so I'm like, okay, I'm glad I saved this Gambler's Brew, and I use Gambler's Brew. You know what's going to happen is I'm going to draw 7 playable cards that I don't have energy for. Which I instead might draw those cards over the following 2 turns, when I draw 5 at the start of my turn and 5 at the start of my next turn. So if I throw away, you know, strike, strike, and 5 defends on turn 1, and I get Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, Dagger Spray, Noxious Fumes, Dagger Throw, Alchemize, Doppelganger. Let's just choose all of these cards, just for sake of argument. What am I going to do that turn? It's like, well, if I'm still at 3 energy, well, I guess I have Ancient Tea set, but let's assume that hasn't gone off. I'm going to be able to play 3 or 4 cards based on however much energy I have. Right now I'm a 3 energy deck. I might still be a 3 energy deck in Act 2. Hopefully not. We'll see. But whatever happens, you know, let's say I have 3 energy. It's like, okay, well, I'm against Slavers, so I want to play Dagger Spray. They're attacking for a bunch, so I want to play Cloak and Dagger. And the fight's not going to be over next turn, so I might as well play Noxious Fumes. And now what's left of my deck? Next turn I'm going to draw Deflect, Neutralize, Survivor, Strike, Ascender's Bane. Well, that turn sucks. And now I'm going to die to Slavers. Whereas if on turn 1 I have, you know, draw a bunch of strikes and defense, I can just say, okay, let's drink a skill potion, see if I can find big massive skill that does something here, like Leg Sweep or Crippling Cloud, right? And suddenly the fight doesn't look so bad. And then on the following turn, I draw just 5 cards, let's say Cloak and Dagger, Dagger Spray, Noxious Fumes, Alchemize, Doppelganger. And then on the following turn, I get to play Blade Dance and Dagger Throw, the other 2 best cards in my deck, rather than having to make them skip the shuffle because I drew them in the same hand with all my good cards. So even though I think Gambler's Brew is actually usually a better potion than these, I'm going to skip it here. Cloak and Dagger, Predator, or Setup. I'll take one more Cloak and Dagger. I do want to upgrade Cloak and Dagger here, so I'm sad that, you know, I took another one that is now begging for another upgrade, but I think it's okay. Noxious Fumes on 1. Okay, Colorless Potion I think is probably weaker than Skill Potion. So I will use a potion in this fight since I have an Alchemize here. I'll take Magnetism, that's fun. And also just like generally useful. Blessing of the Forge is meh. Not terrible. I didn't go into the full song and dance about Gambler's Brew. I just gave you the short explanation that, in my opinion, it's better than average. But to give you a little bit more sustenance to that claim, it's such a good... the best fight, I think, to think about why it's so good is probably Spear and Shield. Let's get rid of Doppelganger. And let's Deep Breath to get these defends back in. Spear and Shield, you know you're going to need the card draw to get set up, or to save yourself when they put 2 burns on top of your deck. Okay, we take a little bit of damage here. Not the end of the world, and I think I am going to burn 2 strikes. But yeah, we do take 12 here. You see the poison helping me out there. The split is much easier with the poison. Makes me more confident in burning strikes also. Deflect, finesse, defend. I want to get rid of this shiv. I guess I want to get rid of this shiv. I guess I want it to be weak next turn, and I can get rid of an extra shiv this way. Well, I like add a shiv to my shuffle this way, but I get an extra shiv worth of damage this way. Finesse is great, especially to deep breath, so we'll just do that. Wow, we got it right back immediately. Attacking for 12, so double defend gets me there. I can save the master strategy for when I need it, which probably will be never. Although this can be a hard turn, as you saw we took 12 damage on this turn last cycle. It's not going to be a problem here. I guess I shouldn't play Dance, even though it would. Well, we get Panache procced anyway. So there you go. There we go, easy fight. Okay, Malaise, Tools of the Trade Fantasy Guild. These are all decent. These are all decent for sure. Malaise is a little better with Ancient Tea set. It's also generally my favorite of these three, but they're all good. It's the type of card that helps with Noxious Fumes. It helps solve Book of Stabbing. Book of Stabbing is an especially difficult fight for this deck. This deck has decent AoE with Noxious Fumes and the Dagger Spray, but it has a hard time dealing 180 damage or whatever we have to do to Book of Stabbing. This helps a ton. Huge deal. So yeah, I think Malaise is the least replaceable of these. This is just huge damage multiplication, which is great, but that's replaceable, right? If we get like Catalyst and Poison stuff, that's another way to do huge damage stuff. Shuriken is another way. Not really a lot of, I guess technically like accuracy or something like that. Nightmare can always piece together whatever solution you need, although that's another rare, so it's a little bit silly to say that a rare can replace this rare option. But, and also Nightmare can replace Malaise too, right? But very little else can replace Malaise in the defense efficiency it gives you in long fights. Like specifically Book of Stabbing, but even, you know, boss fights will be useful. So I'm gonna take the Malaise. Well, that's a Runic Pyramid. Oof, that's gonna be hard to say no to. Although, I am gonna be very energy hungry. It's gonna be hard to clear out my hand for all the good stuff. Ancient Tea set helps a bit. Did take a 0-cost card as well. We are being offered premium energy relic here. Philosopher's Stone is pretty much free with Malaise. It's not quite true because of multi-enemy fights, but and you don't always draw Malaise. But any extra strength that your enemies have, you can offset by the fact that you have 1 extra energy to spend on Malaise to just reduce that same amount of strength. It's just generally not that big of a deal anyway, even without Malaise. So with Malaise, it's especially not a big deal. So do we want a free energy or do we want Runic Pyramid? I think we want Runic Pyramid. Call me crazy, but Runic Pyramid is one of the best. I mean, it's obviously not crazy, but Runic Pyramid is just really good. Runic Pyramid is maybe the best boss relic. Not in every situation, but in a vacuum. In this situation, though, we do need to evaluate specifically how important is that extra energy. We function on 3 energy, okay. On 3 energy, I can block reasonably 13, 19 damage, Survivor, Cloak and Dagger, Defend. Sometimes it'll be better than that, sometimes it'll be worse than that. With better than that is when I have the Neutralize and Deflect to go with them. Worse than that is, of course, when I just have the less premium block cards. Blade Dance is a little sad with Runic Pyramid just because of hand size issues. But for hand size issues, like, we can always dump Doppelganger and Malaise for free, which is nice. Although Doppelganger gets quite a bit worse with the Runic Pyramid because you don't need extra cards on future turns because you can just hold on to the cards you already have for future turns. Doppelganger becomes quite a bit worse. And Doppelganger becomes quite a bit better with Philosopher's Stone, although they does compete with Malaise in a way that Malaise will probably always get precedence. Tricky. I'm gonna go with my instinct and take Runic Pyramid, but we'll see if we regret this later. Okay, question marks are fine. We probably want to go to a shop early on, though. We haven't been to one yet. Elite Fire Elite is quite aggressive. We can do it actually Fire Elite, which is good because of the Ancient Tea set. Though it might involve hitting this for 6 Elite, since we kind of want to see this shop. And I'd rather see this shop because I get to see more question marks that way. Let's try it. I think we can beat this Elite with potions. Maybe need to heal up here. And then the Ancient Tea set makes these fights actually quite a bit easier. Ancient Tea set's kind of a big deal. Welcome to Act 2. So I can use Blessing of the Forge to take only 4 damage. Only heals me 3. Otherwise, the best I can do is probably just need to deal damage, though. That's the other thing. It also gives me some extra damage. Who knows how much health that will save me in the long run. It can give me extra damage next turn, though, after I've taken a little bit more damage, so it heals for a little bit more. So let's try that. Let's say Cloak and Dagger. Blade Dance. Malaise. Take 12. Okay, now Alchemize is free here. Snecko sucks. We're attacking for, yeah, 21, so we get to full block here. And Bat Guy's almost dead. They're gonna get away with some money for sure, though. Although this was the good order, where the Bat Guy tries to run, the front guy doesn't. Okay, take one more here. Now he's trying to run, but it's too late. Maybe. Actually, it might not be. He only gains 6 block, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I think Snecka Oil is about the worst possible, especially with Pyramid. So I'm gonna drink this. And we still have guaranteed lethal, because it can't, nothing can cost more than 3. So I'm gonna drink this just to gain the life. And then we just, so we get a potion here. Nice. Another deflect is probably good with the runic pyramid situation. So I'll take it. Ooh, that's good. Can we make it to the shop with a pain in our deck? What does pain say? That's whenever we play a card. Yeah. Pretty dang bad with pyramid. But dang, that's a lot of upgrades. I'm gonna take it. Now I don't know if that was a shrine event. I think it might have been. This might have been a guaranteed fight. Good news is so far no pain. We can probably save the dagger throw until we see pain again. Uh, 15. So we're taking 5 here. So we probably don't need the skill potion. So do we want a power potion? Sure. I'll take an after image. Nice. After image blocked for 5 there or something. Okay, noxious fumes. Defend, survivor. These warped tongues are huge. Okay, let's do this. Need to start getting lethal. Here's the, wow, pain bottom too. I guess that's lucky. Yeah. Now he's really in a pickle. So I think we take 1 here because of the pain. I don't think we get away with, yeah. We discard it, but we still played a card while it was in hand. Okay, alchemize though. Nice block potion. So we've only had 1 fight. We did get a potion from it, so our potion chance is down to 30. So we're good to just hold on to these. Doppelganger. Okay. He's dead next turn. Great. Warped Tongs is amazing. This is one of the best Warped Tongs I've ever seen. We did get a potion. I think block 12 is better than skill potions. Or potion chance is down to 20%, which is a bit of a bummer. But higher max HP is really good with Toy Ornithopter. More ability to heal. I guess we don't need to drink it yet. Piercing Whale Plus seems premium. Yeah, just take Piercing Whale Plus. It's a no-brainer. Alright, we're already in the hard pool. Uh-oh. Maybe I should be a little scared. Especially because this opening hand sucks. play like this. These block for more, so I'll save them for when I need it. Okay, we got a pain. Okay, good. This card's really important. Okay, it's a couple of strikes away from dying, so maybe I lean into that. Defend here blocks for a little bit more. I would take 1. That seems acceptable. I think we need to get Noxious Fumes down. And then we can at least kill the front guy. So we're gonna take a lot of voluntary damage here. Well, Strike blocks for 11, but Cloak blocks for 12. And also, doesn't also give me lethal though. And 8 plus 9 is 1 off, jeez. Cloak Survivor then? Toss a Defend. Get rid of this Doppelganger so it doesn't get hit by Warp Tongues. Okay. Take a little bit more here. I mean a lot more, right? 15, it's no good. But I'm becoming more and more confident that we'll be able to get out of this fight. Although I really wanted to drop Piercing Wail there. So Cloak and Dagger is a clean kill here. That saves us a bunch of life this turn. And then they're attacking for 32, so definitely Block Potion is good. So I can Strike Defend, I guess I can Blade Dance Defend as well. Strike is the same amount of damage, so I should probably just Blade Dance while I have the hand size. Okay, we'll play Defend. Still take a bunch. Oh, Pain comes back immediately in the shuffle. That's really bad. Well, this needs to get played. Then we can at least kill the front guy like this. And then we can defend Malaise. Pain is just tearing me up here. 10 more. Ay, ay, ay. Still no way to get rid of the pain. We should definitely alchemize though. Okay, it's over. You can look back. I hope that you looked away, and now you're able to look back. Okay, Fairy in a Bottle's good. We might need to use it very soon. Calculated Gamble is great with Pyramid. Yep. I like that. Okay. Can we fight this elite? That was the plan. Strength Potion's good, Fairy in a Bottle is helpful. I think we can. I want to see this shop anyway, so. Ooh, man. Lots of interesting things here. Guaranteed malaise on 1 is funny with the Ancient Tea set. That's a pretty expensive bottle though, bottled lightning. I also think that nothing is better than removing this pain. So let's start with that. Yeah, now I can't afford bottled lightning. Dang. I'm 9 gold short. Now, Tools box is usually great. I guess it's even better with Pyramid. It can be a little rough because it adds cards to our hand, which just combines with the hand size issue with Runic Pyramid. But with Ancient Tea set on turn 1, Toolbox, having an extra card in hand on turn 1 is like fine. It's gotta be Toolbox. Nothing else here seems that good. Burst is okay. Burst Malaise is cool, but 155 gold is a lot for a Burst. Burst Alchemize is also cool. But I like Toolbox a little better. Yeah, I do. Alright, it's Slavers. I'll just take a Dark Shackles. 0 cost, blocks for a ton. I am gonna drink this Strength Potion. Dagger Spray right away. Piercing Wail. Gotta get Noxious down to try and win this fight. I will Doppelganger because it's extra energy next turn because it got upgraded by the Warp Thongs. And drawing extra cards so we can toss Malaise next turn if we need to. Take 11. How much damage we got on this guy? We've got 2 strength, so this is 12 plus 11 plus 5. 12 plus 11 is 23. Plus 5 is 28. Plus 3 is 31. So we are a little off. So I think we should calculate gamble and look for lethal on that guy. I don't want to become vulnerable. So how are we going to do this? This is too good to not play. So is that. We want to get all the damage we can. Strike, and then reflect, calculated gamble. We just need a little bit more, and we get there. They're attacking for 12, so we don't need to block with Cloak and Dagger. But Strike is a little bit overkill, so let's just well, we can punch this guy, see what we draw. Okay, it's just a defense. So yeah, we'll overkill our block just a little bit to make sure our damage is a little bit more efficient. Okay, that's a kill on him. And that's a full block against him. That's a lot of damage, so I want that to be back in the shuffle. And then we can alchemize before the fight is over. Our potion chance is not high. I have no idea what it is though. It's a lot harder to keep track of when you have alchemize because you can't just remember like the potions you've seen and count up potions you've seen versus the fights you've had, because we've seen a very different amount of potions because of the ones we've generated. Anyway, we've got lethal here, so we could just use this for 5 life right now, so we don't have to throw anything on the ground if we see a potion. But I think our potion chance is very low, so I'm going to save this potion. Meat on the bone, excellent. Sneaky Strike technically works with Strike Dummy. We don't have that many ways to activate it, but Runic Pyramids means we can hold on to it until we see Dagger Throw Survivor. But the question is, do we even care to do that? I think so. We don't have that much damage in our deck still. So just a smidge more front-loaded damage is probably good. Also, we still have tons of strikes and defends. Actually, that's the reason to take Backflip, right? So we do have card draw being offered here. But Runic Pyramid is a reason not to take card draw. This does 15. And when it upgrades, it does 19. That's pretty good, and it'll just upgrade sometimes with Warped Tongues, so that's important to consider. I'll take it. Bomb. They're not attacking, so I can just play the bomb. 40 damage to everyone, so that kills him, not next turn, but the following turn. Really helps me kill Chosen as well. Sure. I guess I should malaise, so this guy's not attacking me for 12. Probably will use Dexterity Potion in this fight. Don't get to draw all of our cards here. Oh, he chose to do the swoop. It's exceedingly rude. Well, at least Dexterity Potion gets some value here. Defend is good. Well, but we want to get the Sneaky Strike, so we're gonna Dagger Throw, toss the Defend, then Sneaky Strike, then Defend. He's dead next turn. I think this technically blocks for more, right? So I guess I should do it that way. Block. They're attacking for 22, so Cloak and Dagger just blocks out. She's doing her multi-attack, so I'm glad I saved Piercing Wail. 40, so he's gonna be dead. Can I ever deal 34? No. But that's okay. Piercing Wail actually blocks out. We were vulnerable, so even though it only lost 8 strength and it was dealing 9 times 2, the 9 times 2 is because we were vulnerable, so it actually was even better than that. She's dead next turn. And we can alchemize. Fire Potion is good. That'll help in the next elite fight. Whomever it is. Ooh, Concentrate is really good, right? Especially with Malaise, with Pyramid, Sneaky Strike. Nothing like it. Okay. So Fire Elite, Fire Elite. Doesn't matter what we upgrade too much here. Stuff gets upgraded randomly with the Warped Tongs. So probably the Malaise is the best upgrade, because it's the one that we can't always wait around on for the Warped Tongs to upgrade. Letter Opener is probably really good, right? I actually like this letter opener. Okay, it's Book Stabbing. Dark Shackles is good. Oh, but Malaise on turn 1 is even better. Huzzah, this should be a free win. Yeah, it's literally just like a free win. We can save Dark Shackles for the big attack, because that's the only turn we'll need to do anything on for the rest of the fight. Might as well develop Noxious Fumes, Dagger Spray, Blade Dance. So So we need to block a little bit here, not even that much. Survivor is good, so we can Sneaky Strike. Dark Shackles just to get rid of it, I guess. Strike. Doppelganger. Got the letter opener. Fire Potion is going to be better than most of what we can see here, although it is nice to get the healing. If this is Slavers or even Gremlins, we're going to really want this Fire Potion. This is one of those situations where it's like, we're going to intentionally give up 5, maybe 10 life, just because this potion is that important, and the healing is not. Let's look for some attack cards, since we're already blocked out, and our hand was full of block cards. 0 times 6. I guess we want to get this out of the deck. Toss one more, so we just draw more cards next turn. We do need to block this turn. It's mostly pretty easy to do so. Actually, maybe we don't. Yeah, we don't. We just kill. Okay. And we no potion, so we didn't miss out on that much life from Fire Potion. Dodge and roll, flying knee, endless agony. Endless agony is kind of bad with the hand size constraint because you need like you need an extra card space for drawing this a single time. Like if you're gonna draw 5 cards at the start of your turn, and you have 5 spaces in your hand. If this is one of the cards you draw, then one of them gets discarded, and you have to deal with that thing next shuffle. It's also just low impact, doesn't synergize with what we're doing, so it's got to be a skip. Okay, take another upgrade. This is actually a decent upgrade. So it's Doppelganger though. Sneaky Strike is probably a little better. Maybe Concentrate though? Yeah, I like Concentrate upgrade. Okay, it's these guys. Trip is good, the vulnerable matters for sure, so I think we probably just take that. Is she attacking? She is. Interesting. It's not great for us. The letter opener might be huge here. We can definitely get 1 letter opener proc. Can we get 2? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2? No. So we need to deal 10 more damage to this guy. And 18 more damage to this guy. Well, Cloak, defend, blocks out from this guy, but then I don't have enough to kill both gremlins, unless I use the Fire Potion, which I guess I'm okay using the Fire Potion, sure. So I fire you, I am gonna trip you, so that way I can cloak, defend. Oh, I definitely miscalculated what I needed to do this turn. Because I played that turn out in my head as if I had 3 energy and I had 5 energy. So, whoops. Okay, good news though. It's kind of hilarious to do Doppelganger into Malaise, but it's probably bad. I think it's bad. I think we want to be more aggressive. So we'll do Malaise into Doppelganger this way. Okay, this is good. So Dagger Spray always gets played. Can we play 3 skills? Yeah, pretty easily. Something like this. Cloak and Dagger, hit this, so it's dead to the thing. Concentrate to toss these cards that don't matter very much. Alchemize, get the clear, Noxious View, strike. Hopefully she's not attacking. She's not. Fortunately this hand sucks, but I guess we kind of knew that was going to happen. I will continue to extend the week on her. Or I'll keep everything else. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We can actually deal 10 damage AoE with the letter opener. So let's go for that. One, two. I guess I'll strike to make sure that this is dead. And then calculate gamble. Okay. Hopefully she's not attacking. She's not. That's good. She's dead. Great. Easy fight. Okay. Still very potion deficient there, which we love to see. A second Piercing Wail is okay. We already have the one, so we don't need a second. I'm gonna pause my recording. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're so back, chat. I think we take the second Piercing Wail. Let's just go an extra cycle in the heart. I think we take the question mark. Ooh, Vagabond is great. Really, really great. What are they doing? She's attacking and he's not. How unusual. We can take a Secret Technique. This is good. This is good because it blocks out. This is good. Don't really need to do a big malaise. Let's just I'm a little bit worried about blocking because we're going to be frail. Yeah, I was worried about that. Can we ever kill him? No. So how do we block this? Cloak, defend is 11. We would take 2. Piercing Wail helps. Just grab the other Piercing Wail then. Alright, pretty good. Letter opener is nice there. She's attacking again? Oh, that sucks. I wish I had my Piercing Wails still. I do not. Can we ever kill? We would need to deal 45. This is 15, 20, 31. Kind of close. I guess we could use Fire Potion. Sure, Fire Potion's not very good for a while. Oh, but it's still very hard because of mana restrictions. We got there though. Okay. Caught a potion, okay. So we need to think about what this deck needs. It doesn't have the big solutions. It doesn't have like a full block solution against the heart. Or against the Act 3 bosses, honestly. And it doesn't have a damage solution either. Noxious Fumes is a little too slow. But the Bag of Marble, it doesn't have a damage scaling solution. The front load is pretty good with the Bag of Marbles and the Sneaky Strike, Dagger Spray, Strike Dummy, Letter Opener you saw helped piece some things together. So the question is if I think if we get our damage solution up enough, Fairy in the Bottle can be our defense solution against the heart. And then our defense solution against the Act bosses, maybe it's just 3 melees and double Piercing Well. That actually can work against Time Eater and maybe not Donu Deka though. Probably against Awakened one it'll be okay. Anyway, none of this makes me feel like Liquid Memories is better than Power Potion. Power Potion can give us After Image, which can be our block solution. Another Noxious Fumes, which can help be our damage scaling. Adrenaline is huge. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Feel very good now. With an extra Adrenaline. Most of these upgrades don't matter, so it could be that we're supposed to snag the key here. Sure. Okay, I think we just grab the melees. And reduce his strength by 6 here on turn 1. And then just play Noxious Fumes and don't deal any damage. We could also Secret Technique for Doppelganger. Then Doppelganger Calculated Gamble to try and find melees that way. So we would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would draw 10 more cards. We have 22 in here. We would draw 10 of them. Well, but we draw Doppelganger plus 10 more of them. So we'd have 11 cards left in our deck at the start of next turn. So if we don't find melees, it's like a 50-50 we don't find melees. It's really, really bad. So probably just Secret Technique for melees. Okay, do I want to calculate gamble now? I think so. Yeah. I gotta take this phone call. I'll pause the recording again. Okay, I'm back. Let's get rid of the Doppelganger. Power Potion's not premium enough to hold on to. Let's drink it. Sure, I'll take an After Image, make it easier to block the rest of the fight. Okay. Alchemize, that's also not premium. Block out this way. And now we're just gonna stall until Noxious Fumes does its thing, I think. He is This is the most buffy champ you can possibly have. So he's going to have 14 Metallicize here, and then he's going to start buffing Strength, which is really, really bad. But hopefully, it doesn't matter for us. Get all my defense upgraded and we should be okay. Got his debuff. Okay, Thunder's Bane is gone. Good, upgrade the other defense. Guess we can wait to upgrade the Neutralize. That'll be a good upgrade. Guess we can wait to upgrade the Cloak and Dagger. That's a good upgrade. This blocks out with the after image. Don't want to deal too much damage. We want to stack the poison as high as we can before we go in for the kill. Don't need to do anything here. Ah, see, he's buffing strength now. That should be fine. With the -6 strength here, it doesn't really matter if he... I think he gains 2 strength from this? Let's find out. I don't remember off the top of my head. 4 strength. Okay, that's quite a bit worse, but it is what it is. Should I use the adrenaline? Nah, no need. Get this out of the hand. Keeps upgrading the shiv that I leave behind in my hand instead of anything else, which is really annoying actually. Okay, we're blocked out, but we dealt a bunch of extra damage, so he's gonna split maybe sooner than we would like. Maybe I need to start getting worried about this fight. Okay, he splits this turn guaranteed, so no reason to lollygag. And we're weak. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna need that neutralize for the execute turn. Do still need to block on this turn. Didn't even get through the armor there. Uh-oh. I think we might be okay. Got the neutralize. Got a piercing wail. It's actually still an immense amount of damage. 30 damage coming in. We can block for some of it. Let's toss these two. Do it this way. And then I think we're just gonna play everything to try and block out. Should we hold on to the survivor to take 2? Nah. Okay, not frail anymore, so that's huge. I think we're going to choose to take a little bit of damage here, though, so we can have the piercing well for the next execute, which happens next turn. We're frail again. Uh-oh, we might be using the fairy in this fight. After all that trouble we went through. Yeah, geez, look at how much damage she's hitting us for. Okay, but next turn we should be able to block the execute with the piercing wail, maybe. We're still frail though, so actually no, never. We'll give it our best shot. Concentrate can toss these two. And we'll just play everything. See if 40. He's hitting for 42. We've got not that much, so there goes the fairy. Oh no, we did block for enough. Okay, that's good. Can we block for enough here? This is 14. It actually kind of matters, right? We can only play 4 cards, so 14 plus 8 is not enough. We could get one more with the energy potion, but 14 plus 9 is 23. Yeah, it's not enough. Okay, so we just deal some damage. Use the fairy. So there goes our defense solution. It was a defense solution in this fight, right? I mean, that's good enough. Can't all be winners. Neutralize is good. Dagger throw. Toss the unupgraded defense. Sneaky strike for free. Cloak and dagger. Okay, we got him. He's executing again, but we have him now. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Another alchemize is hilarious. It means instead of afterimage has to be better though. It's a good block solution. Even though we're not super card spammy, it's just a nice little boost against all the boss fights. So technically maybe not positive against Awakened one, but I'm not as worried about that fight as I'm about the heart. Alchemize is pretty good too though. I really don't think we need the second Alchemize that badly. Coffee Dripper's good. We've got latent healing already with meat on the bone, and we don't want to rest anyway. And extra energy goes a long way in general. Need to pick up some card draw then. We skipped an acrobatics for, I think, a calculated gamble. Not a bad decision, but now is the time for backflips. It is Awakened one. We'll see if this is as easy as I claimed. How powerful can we get? We can fight 3 elites. Only one way to do it though, and it's not my favorite. It does involve an early shop, which is good, and the fire elite, elite, elite. It's better than rest sites, assuming we can conquer the elite fights sufficiently well. So I say we go for it. Let's go. Spiker is annoying. Let's take Flash of Steel. Try and help us get through. It's annoying that Repulsor's attacking here. I guess we try. I'm still. I guess let's try and kill Exploder. killed him, and then we can just block. Do a big ol' malaise on Spiker. Why not? And then Noxious Fumes will kill both of them eventually. And just take the kill on him immediately. We can almost just end turn until we're done with the fight. Okay, this potion sucks. We're literally blocked out until the end of the fight now. Okay. Don't think we need the energy potion so badly. Another piercing whale plus? That'd be 3 piercing whales and a malaise. I think that's good. I don't even think that's overkill. Yeah, let's grab it. I was thinking about this. I'm like, oh, if we get 999 gold, then there's a shop to remove right away. We have to carry normality with us. What looks like basically forever. How bad is that? With concentrate, dagger throw, survivor, it might be okay. Let's go for it. Gotta remove one of them. And then don't need apotheosis because we have warped tongues. Ooh, acrobatics is great though. Love to see that. We'll take a strawberry. Sling of courage. Why not? I don't think we need another deflect. I guess singing bowl. Do I want 1,000 cuts? No, not when we know we've got Bird Boy. Okay. Ghost Thunder Jar is better than Strength Potion, but what? But I've got Alchemize, so I just use the other potion slot. Hold on to the intangible until the end of it. Okay. Don't need regen potion. We've got plenty of sustain, hopefully. Ooh, they're coming in hot, but love to play the bomb. I gotta make sure I can block this. Let's grab Secret Technique. Yeah, this was a big reason to take Secret Technique, was I was worried that we might need to find a way to forcibly remove normality. Turns out we don't. Because we got Calculated Gamble. Let's do Defend, Calculated Gamble. Piercing Whale. And Defend. Take a little bit here. No, we take none. No, we take 2. Yeah, just a little bit. I will Strength Potion. I really hate this fight. Okay, he's buffing, so let's try and get rid of him. How else we need to block for 15 more? This would do it. Okay, we got a piercing well for next turn. Might not need it. Looks like we definitely don't need it. Alchemize is good. Adrenaline. Reflect. The AoE on the letter opener is great. Okay, and this gives me a couple of turns to kill them all. Nice, nice. This potion kind of sucks, and we might see another potion, so I'll just use it now. Cloak and Dagger plus? I think the max HP might just be better against the heart. It's Time Eater. Let's upgrade the other Cloak and Dagger, I guess. And then, yeah, I still think I want to do 3 elites. I think we can handle it. Loose Strike, that's totally fine. Decent amount of damage, not great, but I'll use this. Not yet. So, piercing whale. I guess, yeah, we can. Piercing whale. Doppelganger, and then next turn we'll malaise. Seven, we can go up to 9. Yeah, it's pretty good. Toss these, I guess. Yeah, so we need to do Cloak and Dagger. Then Malaise. Very powerful. I want to draw as many cards as I can, so I will play those too. And now he's attacking for a bunch. But we got Noxious Fumes down, Cloak and Dagger. Might need some help here. Okay, we take 3. We need to get rid of this normality. It's nice that it skips the shuffle for us. This 19, 20... yeah, we'll defend. Yeah, we can't quite save the plated armor. We'll still play the Shiv. Take one, not a huge deal. But he is ramping up. Take one again here? That's pretty annoying. This saves me 1 life this turn and maybe 1 life next turn by saving the plated armor for a little longer. Okay, we need to deflect and defend for sure. Defend. Okay, we take a little bit more. Once again, actually, saving a little bit there is good. We take one here, that's annoying. Lose another plated armor. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. These plated armors worked out just like perfectly poorly. See, it's like we're taking 3 here. Just enough to lose the plated armor. Okay, Acrobatics Plus is great. Get rid of that normality. Need to defend and defend. And Blade Dance and Sneaky Strike. And defend and defend. And we got there. Nice. It's like perfect lethal. It actually is perfect lethal. It's pretty cool. Good fight. Oh, Momori, you're too late. No. That's too bad. There's a backflip. I mentioned we want backflip. Is that still true? I think 100%. 100% still true. Yep. Gotta take the blue key here. Pen nib. Not a huge deal to lose. Take deep breath. Okay, we gotta kill these knuckleheads. We should be able to just use letter opener on that guy. So we're gonna deep breath here. Alchemize. Doppelganger. Okay. Here's normality. This hand kind of sucks. We can just calculate a gamble. I like that. Maybe spend 1 dagger throw. Honestly, that's probably pretty good. Okay. Trying to get rid of these guys. Got dagger spray. That's 16 to everyone. So we need to deal 7 more to this one. This is only 6 damage per Shiv, so still that's 12. That's less wasted than Sneaky Strike. We will Sneaky Strike. We will Cloak and Dagger. We will Dagger Spray. We will Shiv. Noxious Fumes is really nice. Okay, and then we can use Malaise next turn to help get Letter Opener proc. She is attacking guaranteed this turn. Hopefully we're ready. I think we should be. Start by weakening her, helps a lot. Cloak and Dagger also helps. I think we're just going to try and kill these guys. Spend Blade Dance. Okay. I'll go ahead and use Strike instead of Malaise. Hold on to the Malaise again for next turn. Perfect block, pretty nice. Because if she's not attacking, yeah, we might just say, let's pop a huge Malaise here and just... That's all we need to do for that turn. Survivor. Piercing Wail. Probably want to play another skill. The AoE is good. Nice. Okay, we can do something like this. I feel like she's dead. Oh, but we're weak. That's why this wasn't as easy as it looked like it was going to be. Bird-faced Urn? Okay, that's more sustained. Reflex, not super necessary, especially with our priority on having to discard Normality. We don't even have that many discard. And we got Singing Bowl, so 2 more HP is good. Dark Shackles is great. Here's what I want. I want to find Malaise. Oh, that's... Actually, it would be... Curse is actually mostly fine. Nice, that's the good one though. We do want to avoid Curse if we can, because... No, it's like, we can just save Curse for later, I guess, is what I was thinking. Okay, well, tons of mana, but we didn't draw the Malaise, so that's too bad. Let's just go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Piercing Wail makes the blocking free. There's the Malaise. Let's start with this, and then Sneaky Strike. Okay, so we can just Malaise for 7. It'll go down to 2 times 3, which becomes 1 times 3 with weak. So we full block, and now it has -7 strength in the fight. Should be easy to manage. Play it cool. This is not an especially good potion, so we'll look for a better one. Don't like becoming vulnerable, but we put ourselves in this situation. Okay, definitely don't become vulnerable again, please. Okay, this is fine. Think we can block this? Yeah. Poison is stacking up. That one's mostly fine, but I think there's no reason to make it do that one because we can force it to do a different one that we can block. Can we block 34? Oh, we're still vulnerable. I see, I didn't realize we were still vulnerable. Well, I can't block that, so let's see what Shiv gives us. I guess we're taking it. Less. Risk it. Nice. That's the good one. Keeping the keeping the Memory Charge doesn't matter too much, but now like we have a guaranteed block on this turn if we want it. I think I don't though. Okay, we'll take that block though. He's really trying to curse me, huh? Okay, that's the good one. Wow, he really wants to curse me. He's dead though. Another fruit juice. Yeah, I'll take it. Escape plan plus? How many skills do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 2/3 of the deck. So this blocks expected value of 3. It's not awakened one right away. Powers go away, but so do most of my skills. So the skill density probably goes down as the fight goes on. This is actually really close. I'm gonna say sure. Instead of max HP though? Tons of max HP could just be sweet. Yeah, I'll take it. She might be able to get away with the bomb since 2 of them aren't attacking. Defend. Okay, full block. We got Piercing Wail for next turn, and then they are pretty much dead the following turn with the bomb. Piercing Wail, Deflect, Cloak and Dagger, Calculated Gamble. Do I need another Piercing Wail? I guess I do. Okay, we'll drink the fruit juice to use the Alchemize. And they're dead. Another backflip seems very good, though leg sweep might be excellent as well. Just like a little bit more dense of a block card. Yeah, let's put a leg sweep in there. Okay, it's Nemesis. The bomb does land on the non-intangible turn. So I guess we should go for that. After image, adrenaline. Sure, we can upgrade these. Okay. Survivor blocks out. And then we play the bomb. Wait on Doppelganger until we are more likely to line it up with melees. Seems wise. Okay, not attacking, so I can just Doppelganger. Calculated gamble. Nice. Next turn we concentrate melees. Very good. Hopefully it's not doing the big attack next turn. It's not. Concentrate, toss, toss. Melees. Bomb got in there for a bit. Play Noxious Fumes. The rest of the fight should be pretty easy. I guess we'll use the boot. Okay, he's not doing anything. Don't have a way to deal with normality though, so we should look for one. By playing some cards. Yeah, normality locks us out here, but it's not a big deal. Even the big attack is not a big deal. We're blocked out already. Well, almost. So normality coming into play again, but once again we mitigated it. Let's do strike, backflip, strike, normality. It's just punishing us over and over, but there's nothing Nemesis can do after the melees. Alright, good. We can do acrobatics, toss that normality finally, and actually block. Perfect block. And it's dead. What's our relic? Molten Egg, that's pointless. One of the worst. Phantasmal Killer. We should probably take it. More damage is better. No, don't lose all gold. Upgrade here doesn't matter too much. We'll take the Phantasmal Killer. Finesse is great with a letter opener. Toss and defend. Sneaky strike here. Ooh, adrenaline's great. I think I would like to skip the Noxious Fumes on the first cycle. Although resetting the strength is pretty easy. We can actually just start with Cloak and Dagger. Boom, boom, and then play Cloak and Dagger again. Boom, boom. And then Blade Dance. Boom, boom, boom. And defend. Okay. This is a bit of a doozy. How do we want to do this? There are a few ways to do it. I think it's just concentrate melees. Blocks out entirely. I don't like this potion that much, and I've got a free alchemize in my hand, so I might as well play it. So it's attacking for so little. This has got to be the play, right? Just hold on until I upgrade everything and slowly kill it with my attacks. Not poison. Don't need after image to defend. Normality is annoying, but it doesn't actually cripple us here. We've got plenty of ways to discard. Already been upgraded. Sure, get the letter opener in there. Do we have normality coming up? No, we don't. Okay, Phantasmal Killer, Leg Sweep, Deflect, I guess. Sure, Concentrate. Get rid of a couple cards we know we don't need. And we've got double damage this turn, so we'll play all of our attacks, trying to take advantage of that. There's a normality here. Not thrilled about that. Should be okay. Yeah, it doesn't even attack for damage on a lot of turns. Okay, this defend gets upgraded next turn. Acrobatics, we can finally get rid of you, and now we can actually use the Phantasmal Killer. So that's pretty lucky. Ooh, let's do that. Let's just do all the damage. Defend and neutralize and defend, and I might as well just play my other cards. We're getting there, slow and steady. Leg sweep, dagger spray, dagger throw. Strike, blade dance, strike, backflip. Finesse, escape plan, defend, 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 deflect. Okay, there's the normality. Totally fine. Discard these two. Sneaky strike. Strike, cloak and dagger. Defend. We're getting there. This is a fun one, huh, chat? Survivor just got upgraded. That's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, double damage. Let's see how this goes. Hiya! Cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. Strike. Escape plan. Ooh, almost there. Deflect, defend. Dagger spray. Strike. Strike. Acrobatics. After image. Sure. Okay, it's attacking for 40. Should be fine. Alright. Good talk. I'm sick of looking at these piercing whales. Finesse. Acrobatics. Backflip. Oh, oh, punished. Took 5. Nothing a little potion can't heal on a turn that I need / want it to. Yeah, backflipping into normality, I didn't think about that. Noxious Fume is good. Okay. Slow and steady, very slow. What is this, turn 28? Survivor, Phantasmal Killer, defend. Double our damage next turn will be nice. Well, it could have been nice, but we didn't draw any attack cards, and that's okay. Leg sweep. Because why not? Defend, because letter opener, or deflect rather. Deflect, because hand space. Do it this way. Blade Dance blocks out. Also gets the letter opener proc. Coolio. Okay, well this obviously won't work against the heart, but against the heart we'll have been able to play Noxious Fumes on the first shuffle, which definitely helps. And we can save our Ghost in a Jar for that fight as well. Maybe what I should be worried about is the next fight. How are we going to beat Donu Deka? Time Eater can go pretty much the same way as this did if we just doppelganger into Malaise. Let the Noxious Fumes rack up the damage and then try and kill them all at once, maybe? I don't know if that's the best way to do it, actually. Hard to say. Is he dead? He's dead, okay. I don't know who's harder, but you know I hate Time Eater, so Donu Deka, please? Okay, I hope I don't regret asking for Donu Deka. Purity's kind of cool. So is Impatience. Well, Impatience is less cool without the Purity. It'll be hard to make effective use of the card draw if I don't burn some of my strikes with Purity. So maybe I just take Purity. Oh, Purity getting rid of Normality also. That's going to be really nice. Yeah, let's hold on to it for that. So for now, bada bing, bada bum, bam, 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 bam. Take a little bit, not a huge deal. Okay, there's the Normality. That's great. So we can backflip. Dagger throw. Don't need to alchemize right now. And I will purity these two. Okay. Phantasmal Killer. Leg sweep. Malaise. Lands 1 weekend, so we perfectly blocked. That was calculated, I promise. Okay, still no noxious fumes. The damage is going to be slow, which is bad. We need to speed this son of a gun up. Take 5 here. Might as well acrobatics. Piercing Will is good. Let's toss the Doppelganger. Let's sneaky strike. Escape plan. Nice. Escape plan landed. Okay, we're pretty much blocked out this turn. So that's good. Sure, I'll concentrate for 5 damage AoE. And actually to block out. Didn't quite realize that. Neutralize Adrenaline. Noxious Fumes. Defend. Piercing Wail. We take only 4. Not bad, and now the Noxious Fumes is going, but they have a lot of strength. I've given them too much time. Attacking for 42, so this blocks for 11 right now. I can do better than that. It'll block for 12 eventually. Well, leg sweep is huge. And then Survivor. Doppelganger, I suppose. Take 5. Get through the plated armor here. Piercing Well saves a lot of life. Yeah, we'll Phantasmal Killer, Calculated Gamble. Acrobatics. Blade Dance. Okay, blocked out. And Donu's finally almost dead. Take 6 here, not a big deal. Oof, more strength though. Can we kill Donu? I think we can. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Good, the letter opener makes that nice and efficient. Peel all that plated armor, that's really nice. He's dead, and then this turn 20 times 2. Okay, we just need to block for 40 every other turn. That should be totally doable. Almost block out here. I'll just take the 1 though to hold on to the strike for the Phantasmal Killer turn. That was a mistake. I meant to hit escape plan, but I fat fingered it. Hopefully I don't get punished, because now I have no block cards in my hand. Well, we're gonna have to use the block potion. That's honestly fine. Let's just alchemize. Should I poison potion? I guess, yeah. I have so much gold, I'll probably just be able to buy the potion I want for spear and shield. I might as well just play all of these cards to block for a little bit more. Take 10, it kind of sucks. It's just because I misclicked and discarded my block cards. Okay, it's dead next turn every time. Easy fight. Almost dead this turn. Alright. We've got tons of extra health. We've got a ghost in the jar. Four energy and pyramid. Things are looking good, that's for sure. We should probably just upgrade the after image, right? Make sure we get it on turn 1 against the heart. Warp's tongs will take care of the rest. Finally get to remove this normality, that's fun. Orange pellets, huh? Bottled tornado. For noxious fumes, actually. This is huge damage against the heart. That's an auto pick. Yeah, I mean, normality sucks. Just get rid of that. Save ourselves a load of headache. Okay, well, we don't bottle the noxious fumes then, and I think that's totally fine. Could take discovery. Honestly, it's pretty good. Pellets. Pellets. Honestly, just, yeah, save after image until turn 2, then use pellets to burn the frail and vulnerable away. Seems like a winning line. No discovery, but I think that's alright. And then let's just take a flex potion for the spear and shield. Oh, it's all my gold. How about that? I want trip. Kill these artifacts. Drink this right now, sure. This is not great. Alchemize, you got anything for me? Oh, I forgot about pellets with the potion interaction. 5 extra permanent strength in the heart fight might have been good, but this is good too. I'd love to save this for the heart fight if I can, but already I can see that I can't really, right? My opponents are attacking me for 33, and I can only block for 20 or so. I think this is fine. Take 10. Dexterity potion's not that valuable. Piercing Whale is that valuable. We take a little bit more, but we're on our way. And then this turn sucks as well. Use this to turn around. What are we looking for? A week would be great. Yeah, so we will Survivor. Calculated gamble. I want to hurt you more badly than you, but we'll take the AoE. Another 11. Not great. Definitely not great. Hit you with the malaise, so next turn is a little easier. Piercing Whale. Defend. This does nothing right now, so I guess we'll move on to it. Oh, actually would have saved me one. Rip. Do we have a kill? I don't think so, but we'll go for it. We do have a kill. Okay, okay. Piercing Well's not that good. Okay, we got there. We're at 70. It's not phenomenal, but Lizard Tail is, thank goodness. And the max HP is the best option here. Okay. So we get 2 dexterity in this fight, which finesse will be nice with the 2 dexterity. And we 100% are going to save the after image for getting rid of the vulnerable frail. So this turn we'll just do a nice little defend, strike, dagger spray, end turn. Coming in for 67. We could just vulnerable this. Or I mean, intangible this. It's gonna be weak already though. I say we save the intangible. Really? Save the intangible? Take 20 on purpose? $21 on purpose? Is this gonna save me more than 21 later? Yes. I think it will. Or just 20, because the malaise actually lands on this turn too. So yeah, it saves me. This will save me more than 20 later. When it's dealing 15 times 15, 20 times 15, that gives us a way to make it through that cycle. And we might be slow enough that we need to do that. Okay, definitely want to get this out of the deck. And then this gives us block, so we can just play our cards here. I don't have hand space for that, so I'll just play the strike. Okay, we get to lose the void, which is nice. The bronze scales are going to matter a bunch. Noxious Fumes hasn't shown up yet. I need it. I think we're gonna... Ooh, slow down, slow down. Don't discard shivs. That was bad. It's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna hold off one more turn because I want to get rid of the dazed before I calculate a gamble to look for the noxious fumes. One more turn is not the end of the world. Get these played. Yeah, we knew that the artifact would be a problem since I haven't found my noxious fumes. I can't use piercing well as effectively here as I wish I could. don't think I want to play both Piercing Whales. Although maybe I do. I guess we'll toss the defend for now then. We should be able to just block this. We've got 2 extra dexterity. Still no Noxious Fumes. Backflip. Concentrate. Alchemize. Yeah. Hey. Mostly block this. Take 12. Not a huge deal. Now we got the Noxious Fumes up. Noxious Fumes was on the bottom. Finesse. Acrobatics. Okay, I guess we can use the this saves quite a bit here because we don't have any block cards, right? I mean this does, Ghost in the Jar. I think this is the Ghost in the Jar turn. $20 times 15 is pretty far into the fight. So just giving ourselves an opportunity to just end the fight much sooner is probably way better. Phantasmal Killer's great. Okay, save this for next turn. Deflect, Piercing Whale, Cloak, Cloak, Doppel. Okay. We're only halfway down with the opponent's health. I'm getting worried. Even the big attack is getting hard to block. Oh gosh, we take 18 here? The poison's ramping up, but maybe too slowly. Oh, we didn't have Weaken down last turn. That's a big part of what went wrong. Okay. I think we can do this. We have to save the Piercing Whale, unfortunately. Okay, it's weak this turn, which is great. I think we have to hold here, though. Go down to 12. Uh-oh. Don't think I want this defend. I do want to Sneaky Strike. Piercing Whale. Dagger Spray. Strike. Okay, the Thorns help. We're down to below the damage cap, which is good. Give me my Phantasmal Killer. No, where's my Phantasmal Killer? I need it. There you are. Save, neutralize. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we dead? Dang it. I think we needed to maybe win this 50-50 on the multi-attack here. We'll see. Dang, that's not good. Because of the lizard tail, right? The lizard tail saves us from the big attack. Although we've got this, but 9 times 15 is still way too much. Don't have nearly enough poison. Man, this Noxious Fumes is slow. 17. Yep. That sucks. If I had saved Intangible for that turn, I think we would have been okay. Yeah, I totally just, I was right the first time. Remember when there were like so many turns where I kept telling you, the Intangible Potion, the Ghost in a Jar, it'll save us more than, I don't know, we got down to 12 life though. It saved us like 30 life or something. I actually think we might have lost anyway. Maybe we needed to plan more around the big attack on one of those cycles. Dang, so close. I think that was a winnable heart fight, yeah. I think if we hold on to more block... There are a couple ways to think about this too, right? If we just killed a little bit faster, right? If we had used the Intangible Potion on a turn to get more damage in, that might have made the difference. Saving Intangible Potion for 20 times 15 is actually... I mean, it looks like it might have worked, but it just felt so foolish because it's like, oh, if we can just end the fight faster, then we don't have to deal with 20 times 15. I think I should have committed to my instinct to save Ghost in a Jar. Because I still had the Lizard Tail, right? Even though we were at 12, if on that turn we just Ghost in a Jar, or it's like the turn that Intangible, the Ghost in the Jar, that when we did use it, let's say it saved us like 30 health or something, so we would have been dead. We would have used Lizard Tail on that turn, which would have saved us. And we would use Ghost in the Jar on the 20 times 15, which would have saved us. Dang. Not much to say about that. Yeah, I think maybe there are a couple things we could have done. We could have taken one more Caltrops somewhere. Not sure what we skipped in the shop, but we spent all of our gold. Oh yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. In the Shield and Spear fight, we could have saved. We used the Strength Potion, and we didn't consider the interaction with orange pellets, and so we could have saved that for the heart and killed the heart much faster. 2 dexterity in the heart was also very good, so it's hard to say. You know, 20 times 15, you could also just do double Piercing Wail and probably survive that turn if we'd saved 2 Piercing Wails. Do we even have 2 Piercing Wails? I don't think we did. I think we had already used the other ones. I definitely know we skipped a Caltrops somewhere, but it was very early on. I don't even think we skipped it for nothing. Yeah, we took Blade Dance instead. That was definitely correct. Although it really came back to bite us in the heart fight. Blade Dance sucked in the heart fight. Blade Dance sucked like the whole run. Maybe Caltrops would have been better here. It helped with Letter Opener a little bit, and surely it helped against the elites of Act 2. It definitely didn't help against Book of Stabbing because we solved that with Malaise. It probably helped with Taskmaster. This was a tight fight. But we only ended up taking 11 damage. And we were at 35, and we never went below 35 the rest of the act. Weird. This could have been a Caltrops, and that would have won us the heart fight. Would have made Bird Fight a little weird, but Bird Fight was easy, right? Bird Fight was free, 100%. Took 5 damage. 35 turns, but it was free. Donu Deca, Caltrops wouldn't have been good. This was a hard fight. We took 45 damage? What the heck? I didn't realize we took that much damage. Jeez Louise. It's nice that we had all the extra HP. Cloak and Daggers were fine. Infinite Blades wouldn't have helped. Took a Sneaky Strike over a backflip. That was probably wise. Concentrate. No, that wouldn't have helped. Another Piercing Well was good, but yeah, like Noxious Fumes, right? If we'd taken a second Noxious Fumes here, maybe the heart fight goes well enough. I don't really want 2 Noxious Fumes though, right? After Image was definitely the pick, that helped a lot. Another Piercing Well was good. Bought Acrobatics. Could have taken another Piercing Well here. Kind of strange. Although at this point, every skip is to max HP. Move to strike. Took a backflip. To max HP. Leg sweep was really smart here, I think, instead of the backflip against the heart, especially. Phantasmal Killer was great. Yeah, I think maybe the most important thing to point out here was that we should have played the heart fight, committing to Intangible Potion on the multi-attack, and I'm sure that would have won. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Jeez, this was a long one. Why was this so long? I guess it's just I take a long time. How long does it say this? Isn't there supposed to be a timer here that tells me how long the run was? That's only if you win. If you lose, it doesn't give you your time. That's annoying. It took 2.5 hours to not win. So close though. Yeah, we screwed ourselves in the heart fight. But that's good news. I think we're back. After a couple of tough losses in the early game, we're back to like playing the seed correctly. And then we just need to stop ourselves from messing up in boss fights, which has always been the old problem that we were dealing with. Definitely messed up in this heart fight. We shuffled that Shiv in. Do you remember that? That was a mistake. Man, we were so close on damage and survivability. Okay, well, I hope to see you next time, and hopefully we'll start a new win streak here soon and end our losing streak. I feel like this is usually how it goes. Off of our highest sequence of performances, we kind of hit a trough, whether it's frustration or impatience, probably motivated by frustration, I don't know, but hopefully we get out of this rut. I don't want our win rate to drop, even if it's not costing us anything in our win streaking, since we're not on a streak and losing doesn't end the streak. I still don't want to plummet our win rate. I want to still be able to boast like, hey, you know, we can win more than well over half the time. And right now we're kind of dropping back to 50-50, so toodaloo.